Before I start the video, I'd like to thank Ridge Wallets because they've continued to sponsor me, even in these trying times of YouTube trying to kick me in my balls.
You want clean? I'll give you clean. Hey, Brock, why don't you take out the trash?
You got it, boss. Come on, fellas.
Looks like we left no stone unturned.
Getting a little too old for this shit.
And I've decided the way around YouTube screwing with me is to have certain videos sponsored.
Yes.
Because it doesn't matter what I do, it will always be demonetized. I've learned a valuable lesson. You can't criticize women at all on YouTube. Even women can't criticize women on YouTube. It's crazy. But I can pick on a guy all day long. I want to pick on DSP. YouTube's like, monetized. Go get that pig roach.
If you thought it was the DDoS attacks were funny, you almost got me killed. You. Yes, you. You're responsible. What is up, everyone? Hello, and welcome. Oh, the camera's on. The camera's been on the whole time, huh? I don't even know. Hello.
I pick on a Twitch thought. Oh, no. This is hate speech, child. You an evil man. First off, let's talk about some things that I wanted to add to the video. Like this beautiful piece here. Everybody's favorite thought, Pink Sparkles, remembers the tragedy of 9/11 by, get this, children, taking a picture of her ass and posting it on Twitter.
Oh my.
Sun's out, buns out, baby. 1:45 p.m. on 9/11. Thank you, Pink Sparkles. You've shown me that the terrorists have not won. By the way, she deleted this tweet. But some people still grabbed it, so, you know. In other funny Twitch stuff, Shift. This dude, right? He puts up a little icon, you know, emoji or whatever. His emocon is SpongeBob ripping his pants, and it says rip. Twitch disallowed the content imagery of sexual content or nudity.
What the fuck is this? I don't know.
I.e. gasm-style emotes, which contain sexualized torsos or body fluids. For more info, please refer to our emocon guide. It's SpongeBob's pants ripped. This is not cool, but this girl here showing her camel toe, perfectly fine. You see, Shift, you are such a dirty piece of shit. How dare you? You need to be like this girl. I wish I knew her name. She's a national treasure.
Sick camel toe. Thanks, motherfucker. Shut the fuck up. I don't give a shit. I'm not wearing underwear.
I could tell this girl's classy. I just feel it in my bones. This girl is the type of girl that could be alone in a room and take a fart, and then she'd say, "Excuse me." That's how I know she's got class. Look at this shit here. This girl is unapologetic, which I gotta admit I love. I can respect when someone's like, "You're fucking right, I did it," when they did something backwards. But the fact that she is so defiant with it, it's like she knows it's technically against Twitch rules, but she knows she's not going to pay any major price. It's utterly fantastic. This flies. You know what blows my mind is how Twitch doesn't have an adpocalypse yet. For all the wackiness that's gone on to Twitch, they have yet to lose ads. YouTube, on the other hand, loses ads every 5 seconds. Speaking of ads, my God, I want you to realize that I'm not advertiser friendly, right? But there's a lot of 18 plus ads. There's like phone sex game ads on YouTube now. And literally YouTube is telling me that what I'm doing is too much, but this is fine.
What? What the fuck?
It's amazing. I think these ads would love to be on my channel. My God, what? God help me. Now back to the regularly scheduled retardation. I was going to avoid doing anything else on Twitch Dots for a little while, simply because YouTube is beating the ever-loving stuffing out of me with my own shoes. I was sent another clip of one of my favorite Twitch Dots. KneeColeslaw? KneeColeslaw? I don't know what the hell her name is here. This chick is off the chain. I've talked about it before. You've seen it before where she was hiding from Twitch staff by jumping under the fucking table and forgetting she had a mirror. This chick is redonkulous, crazy, off the charts. This is the type of girl you get into a relationship with and she thinks you're cheating on her, and then she keys your car, then pours gasoline on the hood and then sets it on fire, and then calls the cops and says that you beat her. Oh my God. This chick is ridiculous. So in this clip, it is funny, I will admit. Sometimes she does stuff and it's fucking hilarious. But still, it's hard for me to believe that this is all an act. Maybe it's because I'm a straight man and I've dated some very, very, I can't even think of a word to describe these women. Vindictive? That it's like I look at this and go, there's some truth here.
Because I'm looking to make $900. What's it to you? Half of you, think about this. Half of you would spend that on probably like a fuck doll. Well, what's the difference between me and a fuck doll? Nothing. So give it to me.
So this clip, it's funny. It's almost remotely playful, except for the fact that she belittles her streamers and tells them that they'd buy a fuck doll for $900. Really, Nicole? Really, girl? You know as well as I do, a good love doll is at least $3,000. Don't play me. So I posted it on Twitter simply because it's a hilarious clip. And I wrote the caption. If I talk about stuff like this, I'm the toxic one. This is true. The point I was making is if I talk about these things on YouTube, no matter what the context, which is often through the lens of satire, because this shit is ridiculous, I get in trouble and I'm labeled as toxic. All right? I was called an alt-right troll by Newsweek, for God's sakes. I've had like 2 or 3 articles written where I'm supposedly somehow involved with Gamergate every time I turn around. Not once has anyone said that I have a lovely singing voice. So I posted on the tweeters because it was funny to me. And most people, like Shell Hell Bunny, she assumed it was satire. Which, understandably, if you haven't seen anything else Nicole has done, you would think it's all satire. I remember the first time I saw a stream of hers. She was talking about something she did bad to a cat. And I thought, oh, she's memeing Alenity. Har har, let's all jump on the Alenity bandwagon. Later on, I find out that she did do something to a cat on stream. That was bad. I can't even really recall, and I don't feel like hunting it down. But she seemed really unapologetic about it. Like, there was no humor, there was no nothing. Then Brittany Venti showed up and said, well, for some context, Nicole used to be a sex worker like a decade ago. I had no clue. I think it's pretty obvious she just has sort of a dry sense of humor. So I decided to give it some credence. Brittany Venti is technically a YouTuber I respect. She actually had the balls to talk about Pokimane. Like, really talk about Pokimane and the fact Pokimane ain't single. Even I didn't cross that line. I was worried Twitch would literally send Hassan over to my house and kill me with piano wire. You know what I'm saying? So I'll give credit where credit's due. I decided, since Brittany Venti said that, I would look a little deeper. Why not? And, yeah. I go right to her Twitch page, dude. This is not a joke. I swear to God I did this. I go to her Twitch page, and I randomly click a space in between the copywritten music spots. At around 2 hours and 27 minutes in, I just clicked right in there. And she goes off, children. She went from 0 to 60. I dated a woman like this. I'm not going to say her name because I don't know if she knows I'm doing this. The last thing I need is her coming back into my life and ruining it. But she had the same problems, dude, where all you have to do is say like a certain phrase. And like a German shepherd attack dog, once that phrase has been said, boom, she goes off. She's ready to cut something up.
Who the fuck is finna get?
This girl was lit. Dude, I was laughing at her, but this isn't funny. This isn't funny. I know funny. All right? You want funny? I got funny for you. My girlfriend, now my ex-girlfriend, came over to my place. She sees a leather belt hanging on the wall. And she goes, why is the leather belt there? It's broken, right? And they go, okay, I keep the leather belt there to remind me of my failures in life when I tried to commit suicide with that belt and it snapped. And she goes, take that down, it's morbid. And I'm like, it's inspirational, baby. Apparently it wasn't. My therapist agrees. So I click on this clip. I don't even want to do videos on this because YouTube's only going to punish me for it, but I'm in too deep. Let's watch this video clip. This girl is sunshine. This is, remember, it's a dry sense of humor.
Care too much about money, hence the reason why you don't stream on YouTube. Seriously, you're a gold digger.
All the dude said was you care too much about money, hence the reason why you don't stream on YouTube. This is all it took to send her into a rage. Even Wolverine's berserker rage had more of a fuse than this girl.
Seriously. You care too much, hence the reason you don't want to stream on YouTube. Why would I want to stream on YouTube? Why would I want to move on over to a site that nobody uses when I have a following here already?
By the way, PewDiePie, if you're watching this, your career's over. Nobody uses YouTube, dude. That 100 million follower play button, it doesn't mean shit. KneeCole's educated us all. I need to stop. YouTube's dead.
Can you tell me? Not saying that I'm not a gold digger and that I'm not doing this for money, because
I want you to watch the vein on the side of her temple, by the way. Watch that vein. The more this conversation goes on, the more prominent that vein becomes.
honey, certainly I fucking am. But that's not why I'm not at YouTube. You're so fucking stupid. I honestly don't know how some of you live your life so fucking stupid.
This is dry sense of humor, by the way. She's George Carlin, children. All right, if you're not laughing, it's because you don't understand comedy. Now, as I stated before, I know comedy. Simply because the way I've dealt with all the misery of my life is through the lens of humor. It's the only way to get through the day. As Ed McMahon once said, actually it was Billy West pretending to be Ed McMahon, but for the purposes of the story, laugh and the world laughs with you. Cry and you water down your vodka. Now, to show you what a dry sense of humor is, I'm going to give you a clip of Stephen Wright. This is what dry humor actually is.
I remember when I was 7, my grandmother said, "Stephen, come over here." And I said, "What do you mean?" She said, "You know, you're over there. Now come over here." I said, "All right." And then she said, "Here's $10, and don't tell your mother that I'm giving this to you." And I said, "It'll cost you more than that." I got a new dog. He's a paranoid retriever. He brings back everything because he's not sure what I threw him.
Like, what do y'all do? What do you do all day? Certainly your parents must be supporting you. And that's why you're pissed off, because you don't have the money to get a fucking girl because you're living with your fucking mama. And you'll never get a good job because you're too fucking stupid to get a good job.
Look at that vein, brother. You know, dude, even Bagel Boss has less of a vein on the side of his temple when he's going off.
Well, I'm sorry that I get money by just being a woman. But guess what? That's the way the cookie fucking crumbled, okay? It's not easy being a woman. You want to know why? Because we get hated on by stupid little freaking idiots like you. And on top of that, I have to have a period every month. And
this is probably the funniest it gets right here, the period spiel. I'm still, honest to God, I don't think that she's an act. Much like DSP isn't an act. I thought he was for a little while, and I realized this is for real. This is who he is. It's either this chick is the greatest actress ever, and Meryl Streep needs to study under this woman, or she's genuinely like this.
what do you have to do every month? Nothing. You just jerk off into your fucking panties every month, and that's the happiness that you get. Well, I have a period every month, and I will. And when I stop having a period, I'm gonna start growing a fucking mustache because I'll be going through menopause and I'll be having hot flashes, while you are still going to be able to jerk off in your little fucking panties for the rest of your life, and no one's gonna give a shit. They're gonna say, "Oh, look, it's that horny old man again," you know? So let me tell you something. It sucks for you, some of the things that happened in your life. But
Point being, I'm failing to see the dry sense of humor here. You know, I'm supposed to sit here and believe she's Dave Attell. You know, it's like, maybe she's just a crummy person. It could be for real. Don't I have a dry sense of humor? Is it my humor dry? I don't know. But my God, Nicole is ridiculous.
at the same time, some of those things don't suck. Same for me. And so what I do is I capitalize on the things that don't suck for me, and I make my life happy. While you sit in your room, pissed off at the world, stewing on all of the shit that didn't happen right in your life while you're missing all of the shit that is happening right in your life.
As you can tell, she's a happy person. She just told us. Now, I want you to pay attention to the fact that it took so little to throw her over the edge. On my streams, people call me short, call me a manlet. The short memes don't stop. I'm getting, like, people are posting links where I'm an Oompa Loompa next to Dorothy. And I don't even get pissed. You write, you said gold digger and stream on YouTube, she's off the handles. I don't get it. My God. I love Twitch. Because it'll never get better. It will never get better. It's just going to get even crazier. The point I was just making that me doing this video, it will be demonetized. Odds are, if I even attempt to fight it and get remonetized, it'll stay demonetized because you could see her cleavage probably. I'm just saying, like, I'm labeled as toxic because I'm laughing at this. Because it's funny. It's funny to me that she could be on Twitch, make good money, and still get angry like this. It's ridiculous. I'm sure doing Twitch is better than sex work. And if she was a sex worker, by the way, God bless her. Everybody knows my stance on sex workers. If you ever did prostitution or pornography, you have my full-blown support, ladies. God bless you. You've got me through many a lonely night. You have no idea how many porn stars follow me, which then makes it weird because then, like, I do check, you know, because I'm not going to lie, I'm lecherous. You know, it's like I see hot chicks following me. I'm like, oh, Papa Gundam's getting popular with the ladies, baby. And then I look and it's like, oh, she's a porn star. That's cool. And that's as far as it goes. You know, I'm not going to pro Jared myself. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, when I'm wanking to porn later, then it's like, I realize that one of the girls in the video I'm watching follows me on Twitter. And then I'm like, oh, I can't jerk off to this. This is a conflict of interest. I'm now abusing my power as a content creator. Lord only knows if Kotaku found out. It's a Gundam caught jerking off to his Twitter followers. Exposed. Pro Jared will get me then. Pro Jared will come for me. That's when I know it's over with Pro Jared's getting the hottest takes on me. It's still open, Pro Jared. If you want me to interview you, dude, I'm ready, willing, and able. Just say the word, my man. I will Howard Stern the shit out of you. I want to know about your dick pic taking. Was there any music playing while you did it? Were you feeling sexy, Jared? Do you feel sexy, Jared? Because I think you do feel sexy. And if so, could you teach me how to be comfortable in myself like you? To take pictures of my dick? Because when I do it, Jared, I don't feel sexy. I feel dirty. Jared, help me. This was my old wallet. Now you're looking at the new wallet Ridge sent me weeks ago. Look how nice and professional it looks. I mean, I literally just put a swivel on my camera and went around it, and it looks almost like a commercial that's worthy of being on a channel that has 1 million subscribers. The Ridge wallet has 30,000 5-star ratings, and they stand by the quality of the product. If you don't love it, they will refund your money and you can send it back for free. They pay for the shipping. It comes in titanium, carbon fiber, and aluminum, and a dozen other styles that will make you look so much more sexy to women. At least that's what I tell myself when I pull out the wallet and I smile and wink at the girl behind the counter. Then she immediately calls for a manager. That's a sign of love. You can get 10% off your order from Ridge Wallet if you use the promo code It's a Gundam. That's right, they're sponsoring me because someone over at Ridge is suffering from brain damage and hasn't realized the horrible mistake they've just made. So we're going to run with it until they catch on and inevitably fire me. You know the best part of the Ridge wallet? I'm able to throw away the wallet my ex-fiance gave me. That'll teach her for leaving me. Now look at me. I have a $115 wallet and I cry alone in my pillow. Who's laughing now?